The last speaker for the night is going to be a brother who is very much respected in the Rastafarian community in this country, in the community amongst all the activists. People who call themselves activists, at least. His name is Ean Maura, but most of us know him by Bungo. He's one of the directors of the Indaba project. That's an after-school program that's been going on for more than 10 years through Fowler Street. Every year they have a lecture series where they bring in a lot of just great African minds to come and educate us and to rise our consciousness to another level. But the next speaker is going to be Pongo from the Indaba Project.
Evening, everyone. All right, you heard a lot of people talking, a lot of positive things. I don't really follow what is Haitian, what is Bahamian. I'm sorry. I am an African, and that's what I see. These labels that people put on us and try to fit us in them, whether we fit or not, I don't really follow that. So to me, Haitian Bahamian solidarity is just human solidarity. You would have seen me, and I was trying to not pay too much attention. But just as we are up here talking about solidarity, you have two people down here having a big problem. One person will come out, the next person trying to come at the same time. They scrape each other. So it's a big combustion. I don't know if you all heard it. A big combustion down here about these two cars scratching. And I'm watching as the other people around come to them, to their aid. I don't know if they know them or not, you know. It don't seem like they know them. But they came to their aid. These two people shouting at each other. Rah, 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 rah. The two people come to their aid and say to them, hey, you all separate. I don't see no police come. I don't see the cars out there anymore, so I assume that they would have solved whatever problem they have. To me, that's solidarity. When you're willing to come together to just solve each other's problem. We could come at it from all different perspectives, all different angles, but really and truly it comes across in action, in doing things together, and trying to me help you and you help me. Me know you first and you know me. And then from there we could work on helping each other. As I said, I see myself as as an African. And to me, African solidarity is of utmost importance. It is of utmost importance, and I'll explain later why that is so important. But solidarity on the whole is what I want to focus on, because some people don't see themselves as Africans, you know. And let me let a secret out, right? I don't think anybody else said this, but all of us in this room are Africans, just in case we didn't know, right? We're all Africans. And so this is very important for us to recognize this. Why? What does solidarity mean? How is that going to work? Solidarity, like I said, is an action word. It means us working together, helping to solve our problems. But does this mean we have to go there and march every day? Does this mean we have to petition the government every day? All of those things are good. All of those things that my fellow panelists and I enjoyed all of your presentations, by the way. I thought they were all very good. But the perspective that I want to come from is in our everyday life. Our everyday life, and Noel kind of touched on it too. In our everyday life is how we can break these barriers down. Things that we can do, things that we cannot do to stop. And once again, Noel went into that. We can not indulge in these jokes that people like to say, or in the name calling, or even repeating remarks. Sometimes we let certain things roll off our tongue without even thinking about how it would affect somebody else. We just do these things and then on Sunday or some other day when we more conscious of our actions, we'll say, oh no, I don't really do that, I don't do that. But the problems that we have of today are manifesting because of this dislike that we have for ourselves. Those of us who sitting in our house and afraid of somebody coming and attacking us are just as much a part of the problem that we have out there as those who are coming into people's homes. And until we all accept that the problem of people breaking into homes and wanting to steal from you is only going to get worse when you think, I have nothing to do with it. It is all our problem. Whether you rob somebody or not, it is all our problem because it's a problem of the community. How do we start working together? How do we start removing ourselves? How do we start putting this plan into action? Well, for me, it starts with looking at yourself. You could look at others. You could try to change the government. You could try to do all of these things. But you have to see the beauty in you. I said, because my parents saw the beauty in themselves, they made me see the beauty in myself. So when we had a Haitian brother growing up, cleaning our yard, he wasn't seen as somebody far away. He was seen as somebody who come in and doing something for us to make our yard look good. And I, in particular, was very appreciative because I didn't want to be pushing the lawnmower and doing those things. So I didn't look down on him as, oh, he do this. I was glad if he say, oh, I thirsty. I was glad to go and get this brother a glass of water because I didn't have to pay him. My parents had to pay him. Just the least I could do to help this brother. And to me, that's what it starts with. Look in yourself and see what we could do to bring it out. Because we could talk about the petitions and all of these things, but as individuals, we are all gearing towards teaching that it's okay to discriminate against people. It's okay to discriminate against him because he's poor. It's okay to discriminate against him because he's black. It's okay to discriminate against him because he come from the island. And I'm a history teacher, and I'm finding out that the same sentiments that we hold against the Haitians today, one time was, and Jamaicans to a lesser extent, was held against people from the Family Island. It was the people from the Family Island coming here and taking all the jobs. The woman, these no good women from Andros coming here and taking all our man. These were things that we once said, you know, and the Haitian is just the new person, the new scapegoat for us to say that's somebody lower. But even among the Haitian community, you know, if you come here if you're born here, it seems as though you see yourself one way. If you came here on a plane, you see yourself one way. If you came here on a boat, oh well, you know? And so we have to all look at ourselves when we're talking about solidarity and not just look within the structures or the mental creations, the paradigms, these labels that they tell us to look at. Oh, Haitian, Bahamian. Let's look at world solidarity, because if we can have to solve all these problems, then looking at them, I don't see how looking at it under these labels really bring us a solution. What brings us a solution is getting more knowledge about each other. A lot of that black is something wrong with it. Black magic, Black Tuesday, black list, black that, black the next thing, everything. Even what comes out of us naturally as black people, our dialect. And I wish I could have used more, but my parents forced me into this other realm, right? But even our dialect, we look at that as something that is subordinate to what others have created. To me, language is the most important thing in transferring culture. And if you go into denigrate or look down on somebody's language, look down, whether they're speaking a foreign language or whether they're speaking dialect or whatever it is that you're going to look down on, and make that person feel as though they are lesser because of the language that they are speaking, you're fundamentally saying that, God, you make a mistake with that person. Because language is who they are. That's how God made them. And so you saying, God, that language you create is something wrong. And the thing about it is, which really gets me, is that you could have a person who from Haiti, and they have the right complexion. I'm not even going to call it. I'm just going to say the right complexion. And they speak to you in that same Creole. You assume that it's French and you start parlez-vous français.